Hello, my name is Muhammad Haikal Muhammad Noor. My matrix number is A167642 and I'm a research officer at Institute for Research and Development of Policy. And I have carried out numerous studies regarding the bankruptcy among young people in Malaysia. And the outcome of the studies show that the rate of bankruptcy among young people in Malaysia is increasing steadily each year. So, what is bankruptcy? Well, it is a legal status of a person who is declared by the court that he is unable to pay what he owes. Statistically speaking, 84,805 Malaysians were declared bankrupt between 2015 to 2019. This is worrying because young people alone made up 26% of the total. Bankruptcy can offer you a fresh start, but it does come with serious consequences. To start with, bankruptcy will affect your credit score. This credit score, it is a tool that is used to measure the financial health of a person. So when a person goes bankrupt, his history of being bankrupt will not be erased and his name will appear permanently on the record of the insolvency department. This credit score record is also an online record that anyone can check, including banks, landlords, or insurance agency. When you have bad credit score record, you will find it tough to borrow money, obtain insurance, or when it comes to renting a house. Bankruptcy can also affect our country in terms of economy. Young people, they are the largest consumers in our country. When there are a lot of bankruptcies, the consumers start becoming more conscious about spending beyond their means, which then could stifle the economy. So when the consumers stop spending, this could lead to more companies losing profit and facing bankruptcies themselves. Here, we can conclude that the biggest downside of being bankrupt towards the people is that their record of being bankrupt will remain forever, while towards the nation, the increase of the rate of bankruptcy will affect the performance of the economy in the long term.
Just now you have listened to my colleague Muhammad Haikal talking about bankruptcy and its effects among youth in Malaysia today. So, it is important we know the factors that caused it to happen in the first place. Hello, my name is Suhaila binti Sulaiman, a counselor at Credit Counselling and Debt Management Agency, and I am going to talk about the 4 factors that lead youth into bankruptcy. The first factor is they cannot manage their credit card debts. Having one or more credit cards will lead to bankruptcy if they are unable to manage their spending and end up accumulating more debts with interest to pay. If they fail to pay their credit card bills, they are expected to pay late fees, receive increased interest rates, and incur damages to their credit score. The second factor will be the lavish lifestyle of the youth. We know that many young Malaysians want to be part of the hype train by acquiring the latest gadgets and collections of branded goods. In order to support and maintain their lavish lifestyle, they fail to differentiate between their wants and needs. The third factor that leads youth into bankruptcy is due to personal loans and hire purchase loans made by them. Loans come with indirect expenses. By owning a car, for example, they have to pay the indirect expenses such as parking, petrol, maintenance, and insurance. Eventually, when they do not have enough money to pay, the asset will be repossessed by the bank. Last but not least is the lack of financial literacy. When someone is financially illiterate, he will make poor financial decisions such as overutilization of credit cards and overspending. He does not plan ahead his financial spending, has poor control of credit card usage, and is unable to pay off personal loans. To conclude, I would like to emphasize that these 4 factors are the causes that lead youth into bankruptcy today, and thus we must work towards eliminating these factors. But how? Well, Miss Aisha, my next colleague, will teach us how.
Hi everyone, I am Nuraisha from Malaysian Department of Insolvency or MDI. You guys know, right? MDI main focus is on resolving bankruptcy. So that is why I'm here today. So I will give a talk on how to prevent from bankruptcy at the young age. Okay, let's move to the tips. First, you have to know how to manage your expenses. You have to cutting dramatically on expenses and making sacrifices to settle down your debt. It is important because some of young people love to spend on things that are not necessary. Things like movie, eating out, or branded things should be the first to go. Next, you can negotiate with creditors and inform them if you are unable to meet your monthly payment obligation, because to them some money is better than no money at all. So they will help you by reducing interest rate, change payment terms, and so on. Next, try to prioritize your debt. You should have a plan. As shown in the picture, some of the reason why Malaysia was being declared as bankruptcy is because of the loan on necessities thing. So, focus on necessities first, pay debt with the highest interest first. Lastly, try to avoid credit card because credit card is one of the reasons of bankruptcy at the young age. In conclusion, no one gets into debt and gets out of it the same way. Try the best to prevent from bankruptcy. Maybe some of the points are not effective, but better try than giving up, right? Thank you.
Hello, my name is Amir Sabamizul and my matric number is A168537. I am from Financial Consultant of Malaysian Youth. I am here to tell the young people ways to overcome their bankruptcy. First thing first, make a budget planner. This will help to cut your expense. You must identify what is your needs and what is your desire. This can help you prioritize your needs like foods, clothes, and shelter. You could search for help such as food assistance or medical care from your zakat negeri or NGO that help poor people. Secondly, avoid scam. Investment scam that trick us to invest more to get higher profit will result in a greater loss. Young people nowadays always search for a way to get easy money, especially young bankrupt people. These kind of things make them an easy target for scammers. Next, have you ever heard of AKPK? AKPK is a government organization that helps you to fix your finance situation. Seek advice from the expert as they are specialized in this field and have a lot of experience and knowledge to help bankrupt people. This may result in getting rid of your debt faster. Look for a second job. If you have second job, you can generate more income. The money you get can help you to pay for the bills, rents, and debts. This will help to reduce your financial burden. In this modern society, you can make money by the phone, like be a dropship agent or be an online seller in Shopee and Lazada. Overall, make sure to pay your debts to the bank first. Learn from the past and do not repeat the same mistakes. Nobody can help you if you do not help yourself. Thank you.
We have learned how serious the impacts of the bankruptcy towards the nation and the individuals themselves. We have also learned the factors contributing to the bankruptcy and also the measures needed to overcome this problem. Bankruptcy is a crucial problem affecting not only our country but the whole world. However, let's prove that we can be the first nation to finally break this trend.